grocery haul of November. This was at Grocery Outlet up here where we live, and it's just kind of odds and ends that we have already gone through from October, and just restocking, and then some little treats because it's the holiday season that I'll show you. So this is some chili peppers that I'm gonna try and do some like stuffing with. My kids have really been liking bell peppers recently, and I didn't grow so many this year. So this is what we have. So you can snack on this. Oops. Got a couple pineapples for them to snack on. Some blueberries. I'm going to rinse these with water and vinegar tonight and put them in a glass bowl so they last longer. These are not organic. A lot of this is not organic. Like I had said in a previous video, I am trying to make swaps where I can to help with the grocery budget. Then we have 3 bunches of organic bananas, just regular celery. My kids like eating this, and then of course it's soup season, so you need to have a bunch of this on hand. We had some Black Forest ham for eating. Been eating a lot of chicken. This is, what is it? This is chicken thighs. It has the bone-in skin on, which is what I want so I can make the broth afterwards. And it's $1.79 per pound. So I just got one of these. We didn't really need it. I just got it. And then I got 5 of these. This is the 95% lean ground pork. Trying to get more of things like this. Ooh, it's gonna fall over. I got a few oranges to make cranberry sauce with, and for the juice and the zest. So I got 3 of those. Some just lettuce, provolone cheese for myself when I'm eating, because I'm still doing keto in a sense, like very strict, low carb, all that kind of, and low calorie, all that stuff. So things like this is what I need. And then I found this there, like my little treat for myself is like a rosemary Gouda. I'm gonna try that for a snack coming up. Replenishing my salami. I haven't tried this yet. Has anyone, I don't know how this is gonna taste. A monk root sweetener. It's something that I'm supposed to be able to have in things. It was inexpensive comparatively what I've seen at main grocery stores. And then I did make my own applesauce, but whenever I see this on sale at Grocery Outlet, for this is like what, $2.99 a bottle, I grab a bunch just because we go through it so quickly. And I got 4 of these. The holiday stuff, got my husband some eggnog. He always wants this, so it was at Grocery Outlet. I got a couple of these. I was out of my sour cream. I've been eating this on my eggs in the morning with hot sauce and ran out. It was kind of sad. A couple different coffee creamers. This is something I'm not truly willing to compromise on. I need my coffees in the morning. So I'm just finding low sugar ones that don't taste horrible. And this seems to be one of them. I can drink this. So this is a peppermint mocha almond one. This one is for my husband because he doesn't give a rat's patootie what he has. And this was on sale and cheap. These are my favorite ones. These have 5 grams of sugar per, what, 1 tablespoon. This is what I'm not supposed to be having. So I'm going to store this for the bad days where I really need an extra boost. Make myself one with this because I'm missing this. So I got 2 of those. These were on sale. They're not the best, I know, but it was, and when I say on sale, I mean Grocery Outlet prices, not like red tag. Got a few of these for those nights that I just need to throw something together. I got 4 of those. Stocked up on some more milk. We have 2.5, I think, gallons. So I just got 2 more. And then this is another treat for my husband that my daughter convinced me to get. Yeah, it even says artificial spicy chicken on it. He's been loving these things recently. So there we go. So this is the first one. I do plan on going to Costco and Winco in the next few days. And then I will maybe have an Azure order at the end of this month. Not sure yet. Because I don't really know what all I need to stock up on too horribly much. There we go. Another grocery outlet haul today. Tomorrow I'm doing an Azure pickup and Costco, which I'll put that in here too. And then possibly a Winco trip, depending on what else I need off my list. It is November. It is in the beginning of the holiday season. Hopefully I won't need too much more after Costco and Azure, but we shall see. They are having their little free turkey thing, so I may try and do that, but I'm not sure. So let me show you. Just went ahead and did a couple more milks. We almost done with the last grocery haul's milks. I think we're on the last gallon, very, very low with it. Some creamers, and again, we are trying to cut back on costs, so I am getting the not so great for you ones for the husband because he likes these ones, so I'm not gonna argue at this point. And then this is my guilty pleasure, some peppermint for the season. Have some onions that I need. What is this? 10-pound bag of russet potatoes. I will probably end up getting more at Costco, but support local when you can, right? We're up on the ridge. It's about a 20-30 minute drive into Chico, which is the closest big city to me, where my Costco is. Like to support what we have up here on the ridge. Little mini cucumbers. They didn't look bad. Usually I wouldn't buy these right now, but these would be good snacking things for me right now on my diet. My kids have been going through bell peppers like nobody's business. At least one meal a day I'm cutting them up to snack on for them. So I'm not going to say no. If they were from my garden, obviously they would be a lot more healthy, or a lot healthier for you and a lot higher in nutritional value than something like this. But I'm gonna take it if they're liking it and it's this, we're good. I got 3 bunches of organic bananas. I got some that are green so that these don't all go to waste, but my kids can eat 1 or 2 at a time if I let them. So I'm not too worried about them going bad. And then I got 4 of these. The thing with Grocery Outlet in these is they are not that expensive. And since these are the ones with the live probiotics, and there really isn't that much sugar in them, I don't believe. But this is plain. I can make the frozen yogurt bark with it, which is my plan for one of these. I got 4. So I'm gonna use one of these to make a raspberry frozen yogurt bark with it. But we can go through one of these in one meal for the 5 kids. My husband and I don't eat this. This is for the kids. And we just add maple syrup or honey on top of it again. So, some things that I needed to get to before going to Costco, just to have some snacking things around. I succumbed to a coleslaw mix. It's just cabbage, greens, and carrots. It's not organic. I do have full heads of cabbage and almost out of carrots actually. I have to get those tomorrow. Just a small bag of romaine lettuce. We're about out of the celery, so I wanted to get that just in case I didn't like what was available at Costco tomorrow. And a pineapple because My children love pineapple. More breakfast sausage. Again, this is just something, we go through one of these each breakfast, and that's with me not eating any, because there's what, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 sausage links. We would need 14 for everybody to get to. So usually I'm the one that doesn't get them. But kids like these, I got 4 of those. And so I got myself, because they probably won't eat this, some turkey, ground turkey sausage. It says breakfast sausage. I'll just make it with my eggs. This was an impulse buy. I have never had this before. I feel like this would be good. The carbs, less than a gram, so this would be good on like a salad or like some hard-boiled eggs or something for me. This is what my plan is. My kids have been craving this, just some smoked salmon. They just take it out of the package with a fork and start eating it, so I couldn't say no to that again. And then one of my children loves salmon, and I haven't been able to find any wild caught, so I found this today. So we'll be having this week. The next day or so, I'll be making some wild salmon. And then some organic pastas. I got 2 of those. This was a little impulse buy for me, a little Primal Kitchen avocado lime sauce and dressing mix. It is very low on carbs, so this could be like a dip or a salad dressing or something for myself. I'm not sure the kids would like it, but we'll see. Been eating a lot of eggs in the morning, so I needed to get some more hot sauce. And yes, I eat my scrambled eggs with sour cream and this hot sauce, and that's my little treat to myself. Went through this. This was pretty cheap, and again, this is my easy pull from pantry. I don't always use these. I like to make a lot of things from scratch, but this is great. And speaking of pull from pantry, these were a steal, and these are the bigger ones. So I got 4 of these. My oldest child can make these. My husband can make these. So if I'm not here for whatever reason, and I didn't prep dinner for whatever reason, I have 4 of these. They will be fed. I got 2 cans of crushed tomatoes and basil. I realized that I'm actually out of crushed canned tomato. And this is an organic brand. So again, I got 2 of these. And then I got a fire roasted one. I got 2 of these as well. Organic as well. And these are the big boys. These are the 28-ounce cans. These were on sale. There's 6 bars in each of these. And they were like, I'll put it on the screen, but like $1.99 a piece. So I got 6. And that's 36 of these for like 12 bucks. I mean, I don't even think I can make them for that cheap. So that is what I got. That is the recent grocery haul. Today is the 17th of November. This is definitely a smaller haul than normal with the amount of things, but price-wise, because I was restocking the pantry that we were running low on things for, this is a higher than typical haul cost for us. Of course, I have to restock the garlic powder. I use that in absolutely everything. If I'm not using fresh garlic, it's just something that we always have to have stocked in our pantry. And the steel cut oats, I'm going to start making different things for the kiddos to have prepared for in the morning. Things like the steel cut oats oatmeal that I've been soaking. And the whole milk powder I needed to replenish because in a previous video I showed you that I was making some homemade bouillon and I had ran out. And I wanted to try these organic brown rice Krispies to make some homemade snacks for the kiddos. I do still need to make some marshmallow fluff or something like that to make those oh so tasty marshmallow type treats. But as you can see, the children were just happy to have them on their own as a snack. And then I had to replenish our organic regular rolled oats. That's hard to say. Normally it takes about 6 months to a year, honestly, to get through 25 pounds. And then, of course, the sugar I was replenishing as well. So those two big ticket items really hit our budget this month. And then on top of it, this was a big item as well. This is just what works best for us and for our laundry situation, and it lasts for a very, very long time. Yeah, get out of there. Get out.
Oi. Oi.
Here. Nope, nope, put it down. Hold on, nope. Okay, watch out. Watch out.
Oh.
Eat. Can you hold this? Can you hold that for me? Can you see me? This is all Costco and then Winco down here at the end. I'm Winco down there. I haven't been to Winco in years, so this was a experience again. So let me show you what I got, and this will probably, with the grocery outlet, last us through December. I may stock up some odds and ends next month, but I think we're gonna be good. And then we may try and do the pantry challenge that Three Rivers does in January, possibly February, to see how we're gonna go. But let me show you what I got. And I got a lot of things for the pantry because of the price that I was seeing at the time. So here we go. So some of the other things that we got is some of the household staple things. So things like the plastic wrap, the parchment paper, some diapers, the freezer gallon, not including those, that was Tractor Supply, and some new garbage bags. But the rest, we have Winco and some Costco over here. So milk's pretty self-explanatory. This is the whole milk. It's not the organic that I'm used to buying. And then I needed to stock up on my oils. So we got some olive oils. And then we have avocado oil in here. And some of the coconut oil. This is the heavy whipping cream. It is not the cleanest by any means, but it is the cheapest. So if you look at it, it has the carrageenan. For this price and this size though, it's a concession I'm making, at least until I start getting migraines again. I've been using this, I said earlier, for my morning hot sauce. And so I just stocked up on some big ones. Made for more financial sense. These are currently on sale at Costco, so I grabbed 3. I believe they were $3 off. I'm gonna be trying these. They were a good price. So we got some more hot dogs. I'm trying to utilize these in like little, like Depression era type stew things. Got some more ground beef. We put some stuff on it. Our car was quite full. So this at Costco, what does it say? It was $5.69 a pound. And this is the 88% lean. So when I get to Winco, you're going to see just how much more expensive this is. So we just got some broccoli. One of my kids really likes it, so I'm trying to flourish that behavior. Then we have a bunch of the Fuji snacking apples. We got 3 of these. And then with this pork shoulder butt, $2.99 a pound. I believe it was like $1 and change at Winco, so I should have gone there. Again, hadn't been there in quite a while, but just for some price comparisons that you'll see later. We have the ramen, the organic ramen that my kids like. We have some of my, I would call cheating garlic, just because it's pre-peeled already. And yes, I do use this entire bag. This is my skinny dip stuff that I can have when I'm having a craving with my diet. Some oranges and some more little mini cucumbers because we go through this really fast. I forgot to order honey out of Azure, so I just got this to tide us over for the month. So that might be something I have to do next month. Bunch of different coffees. This is only a medium roast, but it's ground. I got two of those, and then one of these whole bean notes of cocoa and dried fruit. That sounded interesting to me. I normally don't buy this brand, but it was on sale. There we go. And I have not bought this type of flour or any pre-ground flour in quite a while, but I've been using it here and there to kind of make things a little fluffier, and that's been nice. Pecans or pecans, whatever, however you say it. Some freeze sausage patties, some more of the organic pasta at Costco, some little baby Bella mushrooms, and then we got some gold potatoes. Want to make like soups and things. I ran out of carrots, and then we have the onions. Because, I mean, it's soup season and casserole season, and pretty much any season you need a lot of onions. We are already almost out of our bananas that I just bought a couple days ago. So, here we are. Here's some more. Here's some more. And then bacon. This is really good bacon. I got 2 of these. And then they had the butter this time, so I had to fill up. I actually didn't have any left, so got 5 of these. Hopefully that'll last a month. If not, that will be something I have to get. Got some lemons. I ran out of the sharp cheddar, so I had to get some of that. And then, of course, the maple syrup. Needed some more salami for my diet. And yes, salami is in the diet. And then we have limes. And I needed to replenish the diced tomatoes. I only have like 3 cans left that have the green chilies in it. So this is Costco. And I will put the total on the screen from Costco. And then let's move on to Winco. My kids, or my daughter who was with me, talked me into getting these. No, I do not normally buy these. I know they're riddled with GMO. But every once in a while it'll be okay. There is a fly around my head. So wanted to try these. Just something a little different. We go through sausages really, really fast. We got 2 of those. The chicken was super inexpensive comparably. Like, I mean, $1.28 a pound for some quarters, right? So I got some of these. Because of bone broth and everything like that. Yes, it's not organic, but it still beats other things. And then they had this for pretty inexpensive, so I'm stocking up on some sausage. I don't think we could ever have too much of this, especially when I like to make sausage and potato soups. So I got 5 of those. I use these for my chilies. These are little chipotle peppers in adobo sauce. See if the camera wants to focus on that. But this is, I've used this for years and I love these things. So I got 4 of those. And then we're going to go with some diced green chilies for the win. This was pretty inexpensive. Something that I feel like we should just have on hand. So maybe I can use some of my own tomatoes from the freezer or something if I run out of the canned ones that I have. Like I said, I only have 3 left. This was kind of an impulse buy. There's a jalapeno pineapple salsa I want to try. And so this just makes it simple. There are some corn soups out there I want to try. So I got 2 of these. Was out of pepperoncinis and I didn't see any like polysorbate 80 or food coloring in this. So I went ahead and got it. And then I plan on making some clam chowder. So I got 4 of these minced clams. Back there, there is some more blueberries because, surprise, surprise, we went through everything we already bought a few days ago. And then some Granny Smith apples just for something tart to go on salads or any like fruit salads or regular salads or anything like that, or if I dare say make an apple pie. There we go. There is a thing of cauliflower back here getting hidden away. And then there's a bunch of different flavors of this yogurt. I believe it's full fat. It doesn't specifically say, but my daughter says that this is one of their favorites. And it was pretty inexpensive, so I got 5. I believe there is lemon, mango cream, orange. I think there's a strawberry and a raspberry in there. And then this, 75% lean. So yes, it is a pretty fatty thing, but for my kids, that is not the worst thing in the world, and I can strain some of it off. But this was super inexpensive comparably to Costco over there, and I believe even Grocery Outlet right now. Sriracha, because I haven't had it in so long, and I saw it and I grabbed it. Some edamame. I wish it was organic because, I mean, this is probably one of the highest grade, but it will be a treat for my children. And then these creamers were only like, they were super inexpensive comparably to what you pay at a normal grocery store. And this is a cookie butter. So I just figured I would give it a shot. I usually like this brand. Obviously Natural Flavors isn't the best, but here we are. And then I got 4 of these. This is my guilty pleasure. Thank you very much. I will take the sugar happily. I love peppermint in this time of year. And then I got me some of these carb balanced spinach and herbs tortillas so I can use this and, you know, treat for my husband and the kids. It was less than $1 a corn dog. Can't really go wrong with that. Orange juice for some more cranberry sauce, and then this is for my husband. He just loves this stuff. And I believe this was cheaper than the one at Costco. So price check, price check, price check. And so that is everything. We definitely don't need to go to the store again. At least not until December. Maybe around Christmas we might go. But definitely not right now. And I will probably do another Azure order for things like the honey and peanuts that we forgot and things along those lines. But not bad, I would say. So let me know what you're seeing in your neck of the woods, what you're buying, what you're making concessions on, what you're swapping out. Maybe you have some suggestions for me on other things that I could swap out, but I feel like I've really swapped out majority of things. So let me know in the comments what you think, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.